Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake in a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the single back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They're able to make the tackle short of the line.
For their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. The back's got it. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
And the Mustangs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The shotgun running play call. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Here's the second down play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Third down and short on the 9th play of this opening drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Mustangs line up on 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to...
It's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up.
Boy, just a tough way for this offense to end that drive. They put together a bunch of first downs, moving the ball, and then to put it on the ground.
So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Single back takes the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. This drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone. Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And on the carry, he's heading left. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Buffaloes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. A handoff to the back. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. He's going to hand this off. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and 10 play coming up. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Mustangs line it up with first and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. He'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Connects on the PAT, so it's a 13-7 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Handoff in a single back formation. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation here on third down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down play coming up for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Snyder. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but crucial conversion right now. And now the running back's got it again. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense was definitely not expecting a run here on this third down, Chris, and it allowed the back to hit the hole with little resistance. You can't get away with that every time, but it paid off here.
The Mustangs with 1st and 10 here. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, SMU.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
PAT puts them up 13 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to end the first half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble now. Again, picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on.
Offense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
This try is no good. After the miss, still losing by 13.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive, and the defense come up with answers this time. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry out.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Launches downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Going after, not quite through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The important 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Gets past the tackler into open space now. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Okay, ready? Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's across the 25. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's got it. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. The ball is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
The Mustangs looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the offense just takes a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed